Hi guys, it's Cindy with Pups and Crochet, and I am back again. This has been a rough week, yes, but it's okay. And I don't know what's going on with my hair. This rain is messing me up. I posted a short on it, so you see what the storm was like, and we're getting that all the time. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about that. But I have so much to talk to you about. So much to show you. I didn't make it to Hobby Lobby yet. But I plan on it. So I can go check it out. Because it is the yearly clearance sale. But I keep calling to check. And they didn't put the yarn out yet. They only put the kits out. So we're going to go see what it is. Robert was supposed to have off tonight, but no. He had to work. And that sucks. That blows my day off. But he's off tomorrow, so that's good. Oh my goodness. And before I forget, thank you. I believe it was Tina. I want to make sure. I didn't get your email or your text, but you wrote to me about the slugs and said there was something at Walmart. I've been trying to find it. You wrote it on one of the videos, and you wrote it on there, and I can't find it. I cannot find where you put what the stuff was. So if you could email me again, because I haven't found the email. Or if you got my phone number, text me and tell me what it is, because I can't find it. But congrats to Amy, fingers crossed, from Wishing on Wishing Crochet. So that all backwards. She entered her state fair, and she showed me pictures of the stuff she entered, and I'm crossing my fingers for her. Oh my goodness. I gotta show you what I made. Okay, are you ready for this? Because you know I am totally 80s. Love my 80s. So I made an 80s alien. She got her little leg warmers on, her high tops, wristbands. Oh, isn't she cute? Isn't she cute? And she's all fluorescent hair. But I started making her, and I started with this color. Then I moved up to this color, and then I kind of like, what is she going to be? But then I knew. And that's what she is. So she is my 80s alien. Little high tops. Oh my gosh, that made me giggle. When I got her all done, I started giggling because bit by bit I was putting her together, and I'm like, what are you going to be? And you know, when you start sewing like that, it eventually tells you what it wants to be. So it did. But do you know what's going on? Garage sales. I love going to garage sales. I don't need anything. You know, I got stuff everywhere. Collections of stuff, but little statues and stuff. I love to just go and look. But I did find a couple that I really fell in love with. They gave me these for free. Okay, Halloween, because we are half into the year. Things are going half of Halloween now. So I got this Halloween book. And these things look like they haven't even been open at all. And this one's from 2010. And it looks like it hasn't even been open. I'm like, did she even use anything? I mean, the papers are still in here, everything. But it's got all kinds of goodies. It's got like a spooky pizza. It's got the Frankenstein cupcakes. And then it goes from desserts to meals. It's got all kinds of stuff in this book. And then they give you how to make a no-sew costume. They give you all these little tricks and things. Oh, here's the little angel costume and devil. Gotta have the angel and the devil. And then they have crafts so you can make a candy wreath. Trick-or-treat bags. I mean, this has got everything in it. Cutouts that you can put on your pumpkins. Like that one. So she gave me that. And then she gave me this one. This is a Thanksgiving one from 2000 and... I think this is 2009. And again, I don't think it's ever been opened. And these are all Taste of Home. But this gives you... It's even got the little bookmark thing still in it. Still attached. I mean, it goes... It's got desserts. It's got dinners. Like glazed carrots with rosemary. Sweet potato gratin. So you can make sweet potato casserole. Oh, I used to have a place by our old house. It was this guy and his mom ran this barbecue shop. And his mom would make the best sweet potato pie ever. My mom fell in love with it. I brought her in with me one time. And his mother came out and said, "You the one eating all my sweet potato pies?" And she goes, "You know it." And they started talking. Then she took her on a tour all in the back and showed her how she made them. And they were really good friends. And then he ended up, his mom got sick, so he ended up closing down his restaurant to take care of her. And I applaud him for that. Because it was such a beautiful thing. You should always take care of your parents. Always. Okay, and this one's, don't like mushrooms. Ugh, fungi. But it's got all kinds of pie. This one's a sweet potato and maple praline pie. Look at that. Is that like yummy? Yummy. Okay, then she gave me this one. And this is an Easter one from 2011. Again, never been opened. But look at yumminess. And they got this stuff. They got a strawberry pineapple pie, which looks really good. And then it's got a kiwi pistachio trifle. Look at that. So look yummy or what? Yummy. And we were watching, and it's got potato pancakes in here. I love potato pancakes. With apple sauce. Gotta have it with the apple sauce. Pork chops and apple sauce. But potato pancakes and apple sauce. But we were talking about, we were watching a game show. This new game show that's on TV. And it goes from the baby boomers to Generation Z, Generation X. X or Z. I forget which one. That's what we are. And then it goes into the millennials. And then it goes into the last one. What are they called? I forgot. But they said the ones that are in Generation Z, which is us, buy cookbooks. And it was funny because I had just bought those that morning at the crash sale. And then they had 4 garage sales in a circle. So I just walked around to all of them, seeing what I wanted to get. And this lady put this out for $1/4. So it's a little pad paper. And then it came with 2 of these hearts. See them with the butterflies? 2 of them. These are all notepads. Which, you know, I have to keep my notepads. So it came with 2 of those for $1/4. $1/4. Yes. And again, they've never been used. I think the little first one was, but the little hearts weren't used at all. Then I go and look, because she had these for $1/4. 2 little turtles. One's green and one's more tan. But they're so cute. I had to get them. I don't need them, but I had to get them. I thought they were just adorable. Look at the little bottoms on them. I think they're so cute. So I brought them home. I gave them a bath. And I had to show you. And then, since I started crocheting more, since we started the channel and everything, I look for different crochet things, because some of these older people have different patterns, different things to do. So I go through and I find them, and then I try to replicate them. So she had this, and it was by her grandma, and she said she never put it out, she never used it, she just kept it. But I thought it was really cool, because look at the stitch work on this. I mean, I wouldn't put as many ruffles, but I mean, she did the center, so it's like a centerpiece, and you put whatever on there. So I'm going to try to do this, but I don't think I'll put that many ruffles. It just seems like too many to me. But I love how this thing opens up like that, because you can tell how she did the stitches. So I like to try and redo them. So we'll see how that turns out. Okay. We still haven't gotten any cicadas, but here in Illinois, for some reason, they're putting them in the liquor bars and stuff. They're putting them in this Malort. I don't drink. I mean, if I ever do go out, I get a strawberry daiquiri and maybe drink like this much of it. I have a natural high. I don't need anything else. And then I just drink that little bit, and all I do is giggle for about an hour, and then I'm fine. But it's some kind of really strong alcohol. Malort. I think that's the name of it, Malort. And they are putting cicadas in there. And I was looking it up, and I'm like, what does that taste like? And everybody's like, it tastes like gasoline and candle wax or something. And it is the nastiest drink ever. But they don't know why Chicago took that as one of their drinks, one of their alcoholic specialties. I don't know. I don't want to try it. It's nasty. It sounds nasty. And somebody said it tastes like gym sweat, gasoline, and some kind of candle wax or something like that. And I'm like, okay, I really do not want to taste gym sweat, so I'm not ever going to even try that. And I asked Robert, he said, yeah, he did try it one time, and he said it was nasty. So I'm not trying that. But if you do drink it, more power to you. If you like it, I don't want to drink that. And then I have been working on some other stuff, which I'm going to show you in the next video, because I have some other stuff to show you. but we were just talking, and I noticed that I've been trying to keep the videos shorter because it doesn't seem like the longer ones really want to get watched. And I'm like, so I've been cutting them off, but I miss talking to you guys. And I mean, I know we do this on our own, and then we put it out there, and then everybody talks back, and I'm trying to catch up on everything and get everybody's channel that I got to jump on and do everything. And Shark Week's coming up. Love Shark Week, you know I do. And then. That's from, dude, where's my car? Love that. Love that movie. Funny. If you get a chance, watch it. I'm watching this new movie called The Fog. And it's a remake of the remake of the remake of it. So this is the new one. And it's so far it's pretty good. Peanut didn't like the scare out of it, but right? Right, Peanut? Peanut's laying over here looking at me like I'm crazy. But so I'm watching that, and I'm like halfway through, and I'm like, actually, this is a pretty good The Fog. I mean, the one that was right before it. Oh, hi. Oh, he came right here. He's camera shy. He don't like to give kisses. He don't like to cuddle. Right, Grandpa? He's just a little old grandpa. And so it is a pretty good movie so far. A lot of action, a lot of going. And then I was watching one this morning when Robert got home, and he fell asleep. And then he goes, well, are you going to ever start it? I said, hey, man, I've been waking you up twice already. It's halfway over, so just go back to sleep. He's just sitting there straight up, sound asleep. I'm like, whatever, go to sleep. What's my birthday? What's the matter with my baby? And so, that's my movie things. Plus, I've been watching a lot of 80s flicks that have been coming on because they're bringing them back. And they were talking about like how the kids nowadays wouldn't know what to do. Like, okay, if we put them in a room with a phone book, and yes, they do still make them, the phone book, a rotary phone, a TV with knobs, no remote, no nothing, and then food they had to make, not microwave. What would they do? Remember those rotary phones? You dial it, mess up the number, and go, dang, hang it back up and start all over again. You know? And then they came out with the push button phone, which was better, but you still had to hang it up. So what would they do? With no phone, no phones, no texting, would they know how to look up something in the phone book? I don't know. But it would be funny to think. What would they do? No texting, no YouTube, no Instagram, no nothing. Nothing. Just that. Would they be able to do it? It'd be interesting to see. Put a bunch of them in a room and see who could actually look in the phone book, find a number, order a pizza on the rotary phone, and see if it can get delivered. Because most of them don't, now that you got your phone, you don't even remember people's number. When we were growing up, we had everybody's number in our head. We had to remember everything. And we didn't have zip codes. Or, not zip codes, area codes. When you were dialing somebody, you just dialed the 7 numbers and there you go. But then they started with cell phones, and they started with this. And I'm thinking to myself, after they started that, each area got a different area code. And, and I'm like, okay, well, why would they do that? Why wouldn't they just put The cell phone's all on one area code. The fax is all on one area code, and leave the phones alone. Because that way you don't have to keep remembering, oh wait, this one's across the road, so she's a 312. She's not a 708. She's not a 656. Okay, so anyway, I thought that was funny. And wondering what they would do, let alone having them have to keep notes on pads, not in your phone. You can't look it up. Can you remember their phone numbers? Would they be able to? I don't know. I don't think so. But anyway. It was funny to think of. And then Peanut is making so many new friends. Some of the other people have been moving out, and we've been getting ones in with smaller dogs that are the size of Peanut. And he is actually getting along with them. Even the males. Usually the females he never bothered too much, but the males he just bark at. Bark, 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 bark. But he got it handed to him today. Because if you look at my short of the rainstorm, man, we got washed out this morning. And then when it cleared up a little bit, Robert took him for his walk. So he takes him a different way than I do. So Peanut knows he doesn't walk as much as I do, as Robert does. He walks in my area where we go with Robert. Robert takes him wherever. Well, he ran into a Great Dane, and he at the Great Dane, and the Great Dane went, woof! And Peanut went, okay. Not another It took just one woof, and he was done. And, oh my goodness, it was so funny. And Robert's telling me, and he's literally like almost crying as he's telling me this. And I'm like, that is so funny. Okay, so I'm gonna let you go. While I'm feeling up to it, I am going to do a couple tapings. So hugs and puppy kisses, prayers if you need them, and please remember, adopt, don't shop. There are too many babies out there that need a home. And one day I'm going to get a sign to put up. It says adopt, don't shop. Maybe I'll cross-stitch one. I don't know. Maybe. I'm still working on my Dalmatians. My hands aren't what they used to be, so I'm not doing as fast as I was before. So I'm going to let you go. And I will be right back. Bye, guys.